The new BeamNG update 0.28 dropped today, so I'm going to be taking a look at the new K-Series and 800 series refreshes, as they're choosing to call it this time, even though I believe that's synonymous with remaster, but you know. Undercarriage here is about the same. You can see up front there is a new aerodynamic bit added, which is a nice touch. You can also see the taillights and headlights are improved. And something about the way the car reacts with the lighting is a bit nicer now in the exterior. As for the interior, the original K-Series and 800 series had some pretty nice interiors, and I feel like it's a bit of a mixed bag in the refresh. Here you can see the back looks very simplistic. There's kind of less detail beside the side console. You'll see more of that later. The original 800 series was a little bit rougher with seats and details that didn't quite match the trims, I feel. The new 800 series definitely improved in many noticeable ways in the interior. I do really like the new bucket seats for the cars. It feels right for the sports trims. Here we have a panning close-up of the old K-Series interior in beige. Lots of nice detailing. And here it feels like the center console has lost some of its detail, the rear has lost some of its detail, some of the textures are kind of low res. It seems a bit rough. Here is some 0.27 wind tunnel testing to see that the original track day car produced lift in the front, which is very bad. The new GT4 car produces no lift, but also almost no downforce, which is still not great. A 2010s top mount wing modern GT class race car should still have front downforce. Next up we have the brake bias, which is again weirdly wonky. It's 78% forward on a evenly balanced car. We move it to 72%, things feel a lot closer to how they should be. You can actually lock up all four wheels now. We put it back to ABS just to see how well it performs. And now we put it to the original bias and show that this does in fact lose you braking distance. You are not supposed to tune your brakes like this. Now knowing the race car's stats, we'll be taking a lap around Norisring. This is the stock GT4 config, including the slow brake bias. Definitely a street circuit. You want to take it as close to the walls as you dare. This lap gets me a 55.204. Next up is the 800 series track car. It's based on the Sedan model. Not as downforce dependent, but very fun nonetheless. With this car distinctly, I hear improvements to the distant audio for the engines. There's more detail. This lap gets me a 101.342. Finally, there's a somewhat goofy and weirdly fun all-terrain version of the 800 series. I take it around the fictional Rallycross Auental-Ring. This is a port of a R-Factor track. This run is good for a 42.045. They finally added latching opening doors, so I'm going to play with those now.